Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hi, guys. It is the Real YANA LU down here at Chew and Chat at APAP Media in Stone Mountain, Georgia. And, guys, I am so happy to be back with you guys to bring you another wonderful and beautiful guest. Well, tonight I have someone special. And the thing tonight is, who is he? Well, I think he's going to come with a bang. I think you're going to love him. And for the people that already know him, then guess what? He is out the door and he is breaking the chain, baby. I am going to make sure that he is put on spot, that everybody sees and knows that he is wonderful, he is phenomenal, and he has me intrigued. That part. So, guys, without any further ado, I want to bring on Mr. Derek. For real. That part. Derek, what is going on, baby? It is so glad. I'm so happy for you to be here in the house tonight.
Pleasure
How have
to
you
be
been?
here.
How have you been?
I've been great. How are you?
I mean, well, I'm just going to fly high.
Hey, I'm with you, really.
Oh, you with me? You with me?
I'm
I
absolutely
love it.
with you.
I love it. So listen. For sure. I mean, you've been out here in the city. You've been doing your thing.
Yes, ma'am.
And Yana Lu loves to put the next person on. And when you're doing something big and you're doing something great, I just want to explore you all over the world because I feel like, your talent and your gifts should not be taken lightly. Right?
Yes,
should not be taken lightly. So, guys, we're going to give him an opportunity to express himself about what he has going on out here today in the ATL and let you know how great he is. And if you hear something that you like, he's also going to give his social media tags. You can definitely tap into him. How about that?
Absolutely. Give me like 25 years and 25 minutes.
Well, I ain't mad about that.
25 years of straight hustling and grinding, crammed into 25 minutes. We could do that.
So tell me a little about this straight hustling and grinding. Where are you from? Where'd you come from? How did you migrate to Atlanta?
The name is Derek For Real, a.k.a. Prob Soprano. And I'm originally from Indianapolis, Indiana. I grew up in California till I was about 15. Then I moved down to Atlanta. All right,
Big up,
so
Cali.
to make a long story longer, I have always been, back when cassettes was being pressed up. I always done music. I always pressed up my tapes, and I always put a price tag on them. Went in the middle of the street in every single city. Every time the light turned red, I'm in the middle of the street, even to this day though, but I get to that later. But selling my CD in the middle of the street, like when you think of myself, and I don't mean to pump myself up or nothing like that.
No, go ahead. You have to.
I learned from the greats like Master P,
Yes.
Too Short, guys like that who's just straight out the trunk with me, So I've been doing that pretty much since I was 15 up until today.
So what got you to the point to start? I know you say you've been watching them and been under them, but what was the main thing that initiated the drive and the passion to say, you know what, I know these guys are doing it, but this is me. This is what I want to do. What got you to that point?
I mean, once I seen like guys like E40 and Too Short, they was really getting paid off of their talent.
Right.
They didn't care. They was like, look, I'm selling my stuff right here in the streets.
It is what it is.
And it was like, I wanted some money back then. I'm like, it's either that or get a job.
What the hell is that?
Right. So now I went and bought a gang of cassette duplicators and just start printing up my own cassettes. And then I had moved down to Atlanta. I came out to Atlanta from California right after I graduated high school. Gave my mom the diploma. I ain't seen that thing since, but jumped on the Greyhound bus. Came out here with $80 in my pocket, and I had a MPC drum machine and a Triton keyboard. I get off the Greyhound bus. It's down there by Magic City on Peachtree.
You ain't pop in there?
No, I told you I had $80.
I mean, I'm just saying. $80. I know they got a few of them dollars, 10 or 20 of them. I'm just saying. In Magic City, okay.
What I did was I walked from Magic City with a Greyhound bus station across the street all the way up to Peachtree.
Correct.
76 Peachtree. Heard that Eric Sermon had a rim shop and with a studio downstairs. When I got there, I had ran into my guy named Greg Taylor. He's really the owner of the rim shop.
He's the owner of the rim shop. Familiar.
So yeah. So I told him, like, look, I just got off the Greyhound. I got this drum machine and this keyboard. And everybody who was somebody came through that rim shop at some point. At this time, everybody had pretty much got their deals. Guys like, Anthony Dent produced Destiny Child and Mr. Cheeks from the Lost Boys. I mean, everybody. You know what I mean?
Right. You had to. It's like going to New York. You had to go through the cipher space in order to be able to be somebody.
Greg Taylor. We got
Big ups, Taylor.
We got 100. It's called a Rim Shop. We got a documentary coming out. Rim Shop, 100 spokes. There's 100 people going around that spoke, and Greg Taylor in the center. You know, but I mentioned him because, like I said, I came here with nothing.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But with a drum machine and a keyboard. He let me go downstairs, set my keyboard up, took me back to the bus station to get the rest of my stuff in his Benz. And was like, look, man, you can sell rims upstairs in the daytime
and come on down here at night.
You know what I mean? So I was doing music downstairs, washing cars. This was like Pimp C, you know what I mean? God bless him. Pimp C, Bun B. I used to wash their cars, and then I would go in the back of the shop and make a beat. I made a beat in like 10 minutes.
Wow.
Pimp C came in there and was like, man, how much you want for that? I ain't know what to tell him, right?
Right.
So he was like, look, I got $1,000 for you, but I'm gonna give you $500 right now, $500 when we leave the club later. He counted me $500. I was like, damn.
This is the
I ever sold. I mean, I'm down here like, okay. So we start selling rims upstairs and everything, but I'm mainly just doing music.
Right.
Met a lot of artists, and then Mr. Cheeks from the Lost Boys, right after Freaky Ty passed away, he moved down to Miami and ended up signing on to Stephen Marley. David Marley. He called me on the phone like, man, you want to come down and do some music? At the time, I'm in Atlanta, probably about another $80 in my pocket, right?
Like, how am I get up there?
Yeah. So
let me look.
He was like, just get here.
Keep it real.
Hey, the Greyhound was my tour bus coming up. You know what I'm saying? I jumped.
That was your big Uber. So basically, let me tell you what the Greyhound bus was for you.
Yeah.
Y'all, it was actually his Winnebago when he was just driving, setting him up for greatness. So I think that's what it is. It was setting you up for greatness.
Absolutely.
You're already on the big bus. And the people that was on there that you didn't know, that was your entourage. That's more people who were around you anyway when you all big.
You know what I mean? I was on the
Oh, okay.
solo. So like, I caught the bus down to Miami. I checked into the hotel, and they sent a car to go to it was the Hit Factory.
Okay.
Biggest studio out there in Miami at the time. And it was a bunch of Jamaicans in the parking lot just playing soccer. You know what I mean? I'm like, what?
That part.
On the concrete. I'm like, okay. So they let me through the gate, told me they was expecting me. I'll go in there with my drum machine and my MPC, and and my keyboard. They was like, play us something. I played them like 10 beats. Right? It was like, okay, we want 3 of them. How much you want? I didn't know what to tell him. I'm like, man, I ain't trying to mess this up. You know
better remember them $1,000 he told you.
He said, Steve Marty said he give you $1,000 per beat.
That's right.
I said, bet. You know what I mean? Counted me out on the spot.
I'm in the money now.
So I go back to my hotel the very next day. I'm looking for apartments on South Beach. You know what I mean? Ended up getting an apartment, and then started working in the studio out there with a guy named Pedro, who hooked me up with this other guy. Y'all know him as Pitbull.
Oh, okay.
Pitbull was recording down in the studio in Luke's studio at the time. So I was doing music for him. I had just moved to South Beach. And
I guess I can't do no claps on it, but I will take a sip.
You got it, go ahead. You got it.
Yeah,
Salute.
whatever.
Nice, you know?
That's YANA LU for you, baby.
50 million strong right now. But it's just I'm trying to cram everything together to give you a quick history. But
you're amazing.
When I started doing music for him, I was always working on my own music. So I printed up an album, and I printed up probably like 1,000 copies. I'm in the middle of the street. Every time the light turned red in the city of Miami, they put me in the Miami Herald like 3 times on the front page.
Wow.
Independently selling my music. So I'm in the middle of the street with it. At nighttime, I'm in every club with 2 handfuls of CDs. This was back when DJ Khaled was coming up, you know what I mean? Rick Ross and all them, like, I don't like to name drop it. I'm sure they'll co-sign it. They know, like, you know what?
Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
You on the show, baby. You a name yourself.
Yeah.
We just dropped you on this film. Hello.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Don't worry about all of that.
I had a song back in
We already somebody, right, Pooh?
Yeah, we definitely somebody.
That part.
I had a song back in the day called Grind Daily. It's featuring a guy named Badass. He passed away, part of the Dog Pound.
Rest his soul.
And, well, Rick Ross told me out of his mouth, he's like, man, I was inspired by that record I made, Hustle Hard. Every day I'm hustling.
Every day I'm hustling.
It came, you know what I mean? We know what it is. But anyway.
Hey, that used to be one of my motivation songs outside of Ain't nobody do past me. I'm just so fresh. So fresh and so clean.
Yeah, I mean,
I still wake up to that in the morning.
Absolutely. I mean, shout out to the Goody Mob and Big Gip, you know. I do merch for Big Gip and everything. But I don't want to get sidetracked.
Right.
Keep paying.
So tell me what you're doing. I love all that you have been doing, and you're summing it up all those 20 years within this 25 minutes, and that's perfect. But what I want to know is, what are you doing now? What's up and coming with you right now?
Right now, this is what I'm doing. I'm still in the middle of the street slinging my albums because it's just
I love it.
That's my support team right there, the streets.
Amen.
You know what I mean? Like I was late here because Q was like, "Man, you gotta get off the block." I'm like, I feel like
you on time.
I feel like I'm Biggie on the block. My CD is my dope though. You know what I mean?
That part.
Man, listen.
And make sure I'll buy one. Make sure that you get me one of your CDs tonight before you leave. I definitely want to pump it.
Absolutely. But
okay.
But now what I'm doing now, I have toured. I toured with Snoop Dogg, the Dogg Pound. Like I open up for these artists and move all the merch. So I got a couple artists, major artists that I move their merch, tour with them and stuff like that. I got 2 movies under my belt right now. One for Mike Epps and another one based off a song that Ice Cube did called Summer Vacation.
Okay.
So rewriting that script and, you know, my man, like I said, Greg Taylor, we got the Rim Shop 100 Spokes docu-series.
Beautiful.
So I'm busy, but just still in the middle of the street with it, making moves and all around the world with it. You know what I mean?
Sounds like you're keeping it authentic and you're keeping it real.
Absolutely.
And that's what YANA LU likes. You know, back in the day when I used to do my little rap thing, I was BSO, basically original. If it's not original, I don't want to do it.
See, that's one thing. Look, we don't do nothing little. See, that's one thing. When you say your little rap thing,
I wish you had your ass out toast with you.
You say your little rap thing.
Right. But I'll take a sip for you, though.
How people be like, "Oh, I see you with your little car. I see you with your little."
And my key thing is the word "little" because it's so cute. It's so
Maybe
amazing.
I'm tripping because I'm short, but still, though, I don't like.
Yeah, I think you got the little man syndrome. We the same height, so be quiet. I swear to God, I think I'm big. So you big, hello? You damn right.
So.
Be big, baby.
Yeah, just an independent grinder though to sum all it up. You know what I mean? Like every day I'm really grinding. No matter what part of the planet. I just got back from the Dominican Republic, you know what I mean? Got some things going on over there. So, you know, Mexico, everywhere with it. And it all started from me just selling my CDs in the club in the middle of the street. I got my passport from a guy from South America who bought my CD in the club in Miami. Sent me the money for my passport, sent me the money to do a show, $3,500.
Yeah.
And I've been on the go ever since. You know what I mean? Shout out to my bros, the alcoholics, Tash and them, took me around the world. You know what I mean?
Big ups to the alcoholics.
So many more people that I'm connected with, but most importantly, I'm connected to you. I'm connected to the streets.
Amen.
And I'm a hustler.
That part. And you know what? I'm going to change your hustle. I think that you are a grinder. A hustle is somebody that's shiesty, hustle, flow. That's that Chicago shit.
Yeah.
I love y'all Chicago, but y'all know y'all. And it's Guyanese when you from the island.
I'm going to share a story with you, right? I was in the middle of the street on Crenshaw and Slauson selling my CDs, right? Just before Nip and his brother Sam had the store on Crenshaw and Slauson. They used to pull up on me like, "Man, cuz you selling your CD in the middle of the street?" I'm like, "Yeah, man, that's how I do it." They give me $20. Like, man,
yeah.
You know what I mean? Speed it up, though. Nip selling the CDs in the parking lot, and they open up a shop. And when I look at that, I get so inspired. I miss my bro, but the marathon continued. And I'm just like, one of the bros, when he did like this with the baton, I took off, but I'm going to show you how I run with it.
That's beautiful.
You know what I mean?
That's beautiful.
Sure.
I think it's amazing. So what is it that's keeping you going? What's inspiring you to not give up? I know through all these beautiful things, that you've gone through and that you've encountered. What is it that keeps you inspired to make you not give up?
Homies like my homie Q, who when I'm on the block grinding.
Big Head, I love Big Head.
You know what I'm saying? People like yourself to remind you like, nah, it's other things that you have to do in this business. It ain't all about just grinding on the block. So it's like, okay, let me go on over here.
I think I love it. I love Q. Q to me is an amazing guy. I had an opportunity to meet his whole family, his mom, his stepdad, you know, all that good stuff like that. But I love his genuineness.
Absolutely.
And I love the fact that you guys are friends. But one thing that I love about Q, and thank God, guys, he's in the audience. He's so, so amazing.
Absolutely.
But one thing that I love about Q is he's hard because of his life. He has to be that way.
Yeah.
But then he also has a soft spot to where he opens his heart and he listens. and he allows you to touch that soft spot, I don't know, I guess Yana Lu can do it. But, you know, he could be a smart ass at the same time, but he's an amazing person.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And so I support him. So big ups to Q, guys.
My man.
You know, yeah, he's our mans. Is that how you say it, mans?
My man's in
My mans.
You know what I mean?
That part. So yeah, it's good. So what about family? I mean, we have any kids, wife? What's going on with that? Is this beautiful lady here in the audience with you?
She with Q.
Oh, okay. My bad. I'm sorry, baby. Hey, I love her though.
We all together.
That part.
You know what I'm saying?
So talk to me about your family and the kids. What's going on? What's interesting?
I got 3 children. I got an 8-year-old, a 13-year-old, and a 6-year-old.
Ooh, I love that.
18, 13, and 6. Yeah.
I'll babysit the youngest one.
I'm getting old. You know what I'm saying?
Married, single, because you know the women are coming. You're handsome, you're on stage, you're on piano. He got this red and black on. He doing his thing. Him and Q and the girl, they all mixed match. They all look good. So what's on with the love department?
I'm single as a penny, looking the other way like Abraham Lincoln. I'm single as a monster.
Why you looking away? Why you looking away?
I'm trying to turn around. Nobody want the penny. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Look.
Brown, it's black, it's ugly.
Nah, you good. I think as long as you keep
different.
Your difference, exactly. As long as you keep your difference, I think Q about to throw you something.
What's that?
And so as long as you keep your difference,
The penny, see?
I think that
if you would have threw me $100 bill,
hey, I think we both would have been at the end of the carpet.
Right? $100 bill, we'd have turned around and picked it up. Right? So since it's the penny,
Baby.
that's what I'm saying.
It is. Oh, it is. So how does family and friends play a role in the makeup of who you become, who you are, and where you're going?
Well, like with my children, I'm glad I put this grind in them. You know what I mean? Like my son, like I said, he 18, he in college, but he done turned his dorm into like a chicken wing restaurant. He's slinging wings.
What college he at? Because I might eat her.
Out there in Nevada.
Okay.
And my daughter, like I said, she's 13 and she running track and just beautiful as ever. And my 8-year-old, I gotta scoop him up, put him in a boxing ring or something. He got a lot of
energy. He ready for it. He ain't playing. Okay, you have your whole entourage.
I got something to live for, you know what I mean? Most definitely, you know what I mean? But just making a way for yourself out here. I want to get a job, so I do what I do.
Okay. So do you have anything up and coming? Do you have anything that
I got an album
we can look out for?
I got an album right now. It's my last album on Sue Records. I don't know if you're familiar with Sue Records.
Well, I mean, this glass.
Sue Records is the record company that Ike Turner was signed to. He owed him so much money, and it's my last. I'm like Ike right now. It's my last album on Sue Records.
So is that why they call it Sue?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I owe them folks some money. So this is my last album. It's called Bounce Back. Because after I'm done with them, I'm gonna bounce back.
Okay.
I got 14 songs on it, so that's what I'm pushing right now.
Okay. Did Q tell you that you finna start working with me with my music?
We gotta get it done. We gotta get it done. Hey, we gotta get it done.
You make sure you get that part right there. I'm telling you, we're gonna get it done.
We got to.
I mean, I
do like Ray in the
Wait, you gonna feel my hand and say
we're gonna get it done. We're gonna get it done.
I love y'all. I'm telling you, Yana Lu is singing. You know, okay, so, you know, Q is my boy. Love him for a long time, love him for life. I think we bond to the blood.
Absolutely.
We did that, and I put that live on TV. We bond to the blood.
Cool.
So that's my boy. But he wants me to get back and do my music and do, you know, I rap, I sing, and all of this stuff like that. Look at him showing out. I do all these things, right? My business partner, Patrick, and Sammy, they're trying to get me, you know, in that little studio room back there, which I'll show you. And it's actually red and black. Those are my clothes.
Little studio again, the big studio.
Listen, y'all know me and Deegan, we're gonna be favorite people. You know? We're gonna be the favorite because
y'all got some real like big things going on here, you know what I mean?
Thank you.
You work with what you got and it's a beautiful thing.
Thank you.
Know what I mean?
So you love the house?
Cut me in and cut it out.
All right, so our su casa is your su casa.
Gracias.
You know where we are now, right?
Gracias.
And before you leave, I definitely want to make sure that you introduce yourself to Mr. Sean Garvey. He's with the big wigs and things of that nature and doing his thing, and another avenue for you to be able to come on Sean Garvey's show. I don't know, let's see if we can get Mr. Sean Garvey pop on our scene real quick. Mr. Sean Garvey, are you out there? Are you in the audience? Can you come? Yeah, grab that one. Grab that one for me. So, you know, I'm gonna stand two guys up here behind us in a minute. I want Q to come up here behind you real quick, and I want Sean Garvey to come up here behind us. And
Big Sean.
yeah, Big Sean
Big
Garvey is in the house.
Sean
Come on
Q.
in between us, honey. I mean, we love you. Woo, we did put you on the spot. We really do love you.
Yes, sir.
So this is someone that, you know, Yana Lu, Chew and Chat with Yana Lu. I'm always connecting and putting people together. So
Absolutely.
Sean Garvey is with the radio station as well. And, you know, you with all your music, he's listening to us. I know he's in backstage back there, but Sean is my baby. Mwah, mwah, mwah.
Gotcha.
And so I want you two guys to connect because what God has done, he's so amazing that he offered, you can give him a little chair. He offered, you know what? I'm gonna spank your butt.
Why you can't get a big chair? He really bought him a little chair. He really bought him a little chair, though.
See this?
He really did bring him a little chair, though, see?
We're gonna give him a little chair.
Man, come on, man. I can't even let him sit in that chair here, man. Have a seat, brother.
I mean,
Have a seat, bro. Sit him in a big chair.
on national show, we're gonna
No. He really bought him a little chair, though.
well, you know what? This is Chew and Chat with Yana Lu. This show is about to be exciting. It's about to be live. And this is the real part.
This is live.
This is live.
real.
This is the real part on how life is. And we roll with the flow, guys. We really do. Oh, you look good standing up there with all this black. We got the memo, guys.
Hey, we got it.
Shitting me. Ow.
This might be a new show right here.
This right here. This is the new show we're going to talk about.
Right, yeah.
So I love the fact, Q, can we get a chair for your boy?
Agree to
Thank y'all, thank y'all. Y'all, this is how we do down here on set with Chew and Chat with Yana Lu. It is amazing. It is phenomenal. It's right here, Q. It is amazing. It is phenomenal. And when you have people on set that can connect in a beautiful way, and I have two amazing guys here, and I'm so thankful to have the both of you, and the both of you are in the industry. And because the both of you in the industry, thank you, baby. And I have my baby assistant here. He's amazing. He's amazing, amazing. Because the both of you guys, Sean Garvey is in the industry. And you know, typically Yana Lu don't pull anybody in like that, but we're going to pull today, okay? Because when you have God's children in the house doing something so positive, and thank you, Q, for bringing them, and Sean Garvey for coming on down. But when you have some powerful people in the house, you cannot keep them separated. You cannot keep them separated, okay? And so I wanted to bring you guys together and give you the opportunity. You're in the music business. This baby is, you know, someone that advertises him, you know, blasts people's name on his show or whatever, and you can get an introduction to come on his set and this, and that, and y'all talk about it. But this is what we do, guys. This is what I want us to do. I want us as African Americans to come together. You know, I have Jamaican and French and Black in my blood, and y'all have what y'all have. You Dominican, and you African American, and he's Nigerian. That's right.
Dominican.
Oh well, you shut your mouth and let me lie.
Over there.
There you go. There you go, Sean. We're gonna get Sean some microphones.
The greatest night in television, in the words of Chris Rock.
Well, cheers to that. Yana Lu is here. Cheers to Yana Lu. Cheers to that, and that is awesome. So, guys, what it's about for me is bringing people on set together that can communicate and that can collaborate. Right?
Absolutely.
That's what it's all about. And so having the opportunity to bring you on here and to bring Sean on here, I just want to see how y'all collab, how y'all talk. Sean doing his radio stuff, you're coming out with your music.
Absolutely.
And then I have a third person that I would like to bring out here.
Oh,
and
bringing another person?
Bring one more out here. We got to bring for you. This is for you. This is all for you. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
This is for you and Sean and you guys. This is for you.
Like whenever
Swap. Can we get one?
I feel like when I'm holding this mic, I'm on 106 in Park.
Hey.
That's the whole setup, right?
Sean Garvey and Yana Lu said we were coming for y'all, and we're gonna do this 106 in Park thing.
Dark skin Terrence J.
Hey, that's what it is. We got this chair.
It's gonna be clean and funky, right?
Agree to disagree.
Messy, right? So I'm gonna
Shout out to Patrick.
Kill me. 1 second. So I'm gonna bring one more person on here, and Q is gonna come on here too. So I have to bring these guys. When you have a powerhouse, Q, you can actually get you one of them chairs and come right in. One of them brown chairs. No, I don't do no floor. I need you in a chair, baby, because I'm sipping. Hello, you're confused? Hello to me. You hear me? I mean, it's great. And this is absolutely, that's okay. This is absolutely what it is about, guys and girls, when it comes to Chew and Chat with Yana Lu. When you have some phenomenal men in the house, like these four guys, and we have one more guy, Q is going to come on, and woman. Thank you, thank you. And we have another beautiful woman in the audience. But I had to get these men up here because for me, I think it's very, very important that we learn to respect our kings. And I think it is very, very important that we get to the point to come and start working together and lift one another up, see where we are and what we're doing. Thank you, Q. You're amazing. And see what we are and what we're doing out here, in the industry. And we have another gentleman here that you can also meet, because that's what Yana Lu do on Chew and Chat. We connect, we put people on, and it's amazing. So tell Dee what you have going on and who you are and your brand.
Okay, my name is Richard. Everybody know me as Richie Rollback. My production label is Rollback Production, reggae music, and I show party as well. I show a lot of party in Atlanta,
Perfection.
Connecticut, Florida.
I know you from
Everywhere. So it's a pleasure meeting you,
Likewise, my brother.
and it's a pleasure meeting you again. And it's a pleasure meeting you again. Yana Lu, thank you for having me.
When I say get up off my yard, yeah. I love you, baby. It is always a pleasure for Yana Lu to have kings down here. And I wish this queen could be on here, but she's doing her thing with the back filming. And I think it's amazing. Guys, I just want to tell each and every last one of you that I love you. I want to tell each and every last one of you guys that I appreciate you as a female, being in this world and being in this industry. I know how hard it can get. I know how frustrating it can get. But I think it is so amazing when I see kings of you guys' nature coming together and collabing together and talking and putting things together. You have something to say, King?
Just based upon what you were just saying, as far as, saying kings and queens,
Yeah.
and just like you're speaking about the young lady, she's sacrificed right now because she can get this footage.
Amen.
But she does her own thing in her own right. You feel me? She deserves that power.
I knew I felt her.
Yeah, but that's the, that's the presence and that's what's allowed. So we don't disallow, her not to be this, or be admonished, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Kudos to you, Lena, you know what I'm saying?
Kudos, Lena.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yana Lu loves you, Lena. Yana Lu, the real Yana Lu loves Lena. She's badass.
Just want to reiterate everybody on that, you know what I'm saying? We all kings and queens out here and we go together. But I don't know about anybody else. I'm speaking for myself though. I don't know no king that can do it without his queen. You feel me?
Amen.
Real talk.
Amen.
It doesn't have to be your significant other. You have to have somebody in your pocket.
That part.
Behind every successful man is a great woman.
Right next to him.
Well, somebody better find me. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
We're going to speak and give our honor to the woman because, the more you put into the woman, the more you're going to get out.
That's right.
We could put nothing into it. She going to make our nothing into something.
You better say that.
Because, sperm ain't nothing but wasteless water. And look what she's produced. So just looking at it.
No. Go for every man and every, woman that's out there. But it's personal to me. And anyone that's around me, I'm pretty sure it's the same thought process.
Okay.
I'm just looking at the picture right now, even on the screen beautiful. And everything, but it came from a thought. You know what I mean? You've been
That's right.
Thing here.
That's right.
So as a woman, giving birth to all of these different minds,
powerful.
So we can grow. If we don't have it's no egos here. You know what I mean? Yeah, So it's like we come together, we all figure out what we do. I'm looking at a basketball team right here. We could win championships.
We are winning.
We just met, you know what I mean? But let's just figure each other out. And, there's no big eyes, no little U's here.
That part.
I'm not way up here. I'm not down here neither, but we right here in the middle with each other.
You just graduated me. He just graduated me from stop using the word little, guys. Y'all know my word is delicious. If everything is good, Yana Lu thinks it's delicious and amazing.
Yeah.
So at that point, I like it.
Can we admonish on what he just said, though?
What's that?
Us as African Americans, us, business people, businessmen, businesswomen, see, we can't find that common denominator, where we can work together, profitably. You can look at any denomination of races, and they get along, they do it just fine.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The Mexicans or whatever. But anyway, I just want to touch on that. And I just think that, you know what I'm saying, as our own community, that, you know what I'm saying, if we shared our ideas and we work together, we learned how to work together. Instead of, you know what I'm saying, trying to each one teach one. Okay, cool. That's all good and fine. But if I have options more than you, then why don't you ask me how I got them instead of trying to take it from me?
Take it from me. I like
And
that.
that's this black community. You look for racism that's going on. You look at killings that, you know what I'm saying, going on. You look at these young men and women living their lives, man. It's senseless.
Yeah, it is. And I'm glad you said that. It is very senseless. And I know we're getting ready to wrap it up. Yeah, we'll come back at that. And I like that, guys. So make sure that you continue to tune in to Chew and Chat with Yana Lu. Make sure you come back. And I definitely want to tap back into you, D. I want you to come back. Sean Garvey is returning because he's doing some wonderful things. Like I said, tap into him. Cool. And then we want to have you back to just do a recap to see, where you are with your projects and how far you coming along, right?
Can I also say one other thing too before we wrap up as well? Really quick, I want to thank you, Yana Lu, for just doing this off the cuff, and bringing black men together, because in the world of people being divided, it's not a lot of black men that are being celebrated.
Yeah.
And I'm just speaking very transparently because, we go by what we see on social media a lot, by what we see on television and what we hear on radio, et cetera, et cetera. But I think it's very paramount that we should not be in a position where we at odds against each other or we trying to compete against each other. But we want to see everybody win, regardless of what your race is, what your background, your belief system is, or even your gender. We want to celebrate black women. We want to celebrate black men. We want to celebrate each other. And I really appreciate you for setting up this forum and bringing black men together.
Amen.
And showing people that we don't have to put these stereotypical images of what society or what people think black men are.
Yes.
Because we're all entrepreneurs. We're all doing positive, great things in the community. I know I just met you guys, but I'm definitely looking forward to potentially working with you guys on a few projects. But thank you, Yana Lu, for putting this together. So I just want to.
I love y'all. I love y'all. Love y'all.
Dinner tonight.
Yeah.
It's called the Choice Foundation.
Yes.
Choice Foundation is very dear to me. It comes, from the fact that men and women of our color think that you don't have a choice. Think you're stuck in a predicament just because of where you are and that's where you come from. Not true. Or you have choices out there. You have different programs, organizations that are more than willing to help you. You know what I'm saying? Just you have to reach out. Sometimes we reach out, but we can't find everyone.
Yeah.
You have to reach out as well. Always know the consequences of what you do. Therefore, there is no, I'm gonna use the word itching. So therefore, there's no crying about it.
Yeah.
Don't go that part. Don't go that way. Don't think you don't have a way out. Just because the community gym down the street is not open, okay, cool. You still have the next door neighbor. You have someone. Reach out.
Yeah.
Reach out. It's called the Choice Foundation. We have the ability to make our own choices and decisions in life.
No, I want to shake your hand. I love you for that.
That is my organization.
I love you for that.
We mentor young men and young women. We trying to get them scholarships. Tell me you can't go to school. You got a lot. I'm gonna put you in school.
That's right.
That's come out of my pocket. And I've proven.
We're gonna bring you back. We're gonna bring you back. I gotta wrap up in 2 seconds. He long-winded. He's gonna bring you back. But I love it. Give him a second to say something. But we gotta have you back.
Hold on. See, real quick. But see, this wasn't just my idea. See, for real. You know what I'm saying? We partnered up on this. You know what I'm saying? We're just clicking ideas.
Yeah.
So gentlemen, it's not only just his music, it's his bass. You know what I'm saying? The man has an idea for our community. You know what I'm saying?
And that's beautiful.
We gonna chop it up.
Yeah, we'll get to that. But
We'll be in a podcast room on that one.
Saying much to my man. You know what I'm saying?
Most definitely. I love that.
What were you gonna say?
I think you're amazing. We
I
gotta
appreciate you very much for what you're saying.
Yes.
We do have an organization as well. It's in Jamaica where we feed the hunger and we send back the unfortunate to school as well. Our group named the Lunches Group. What we do, we reach out to each and every one around us who come from the community, who live in abroad. It doesn't matter where, England, Canada, anywhere. And everybody put whatever you have in that account, we feed people in back home.
And,
Yeah.
cruise.
So
And
that's good.
For me, that's what it's about. No, really.
That's what it's about. You seeing them black brothers hug?
real.
So guys, it has been real down here with YANA LU. We're gonna go to a break. We're gonna come back and we're gonna go to the second show with this baby. But it has been truly real. And to be able to see black men come together and love on one another. That one hug, that one handshake that Q and Rich just did, that's what I want to see more of. That's what I want to see our brothers come together. I almost cried. Like seriously, because guys, we have so much trauma going around. The government has let loose on giving people the opportunity to have guns without licenses. And this is for the reason to be able to take our black brothers and sisters out with the acknowledgement that you're now able and capable of having a gun without a license. So when they lie and say you had a gun, you actually do. I am afraid of these games, Call of Duty. You can rape, you can break in, you can rob, you can do all these things. And I'm a mother. And because I'm a mother of men and young women, it is scary out here for me to wake up from a day to day. It is scary for me to go out to the Walmart myself because we are target. And it's not healthy. But I can tell you this. I am proud of every African-American person that wakes up every single day and still put their best foot forward and reaching your goals and your dreams and not giving up because God said be in the world, but not be of the world. Guys, I love you. It has been a wonderful show down here with D. For real. That part, he is coming back and his bros and the brothers and Q. And we have Sean Garvey, which is Garvin, but Garvey, because he's fancy like that.
Man, you put my birth name out.
Oh, sorry. He's such a bitch. You have, I love it, guys. And we also have Mr. Rich down here, which is another wonderful guy that's gonna put YANA LU on with the music and working with my business partner, Patrick. Guys, we are down here at 5295 Stone Mountain Highway, Suite W, Stone Mountain, Georgia. We are next door, the first door that's attached to the Athlete's Foot, just in case you get my mixed up, and we're across the street from K&G. Listen, if you have an idea, if you have something that needs to be told, if you have something you feel that everybody needs to know and nobody's getting that message across, reach out to YANA LU. APAP Media Group. Email us at info, INFO.
And also, I have a clothing line coming out soon.
Yes, tell them about the clothing line.
Bugs Tugs Wear.
Yes, I love this Bugs Tugs Wear.
So this is something new. It will be out in January.
Yes, I love
This
that.
is something we talk about because two folk ones already out there. And me and D, we have another one that we're doing right now. Actually, he has already its own folk, but we're doing another one, grown man sex.
Ooh,
It's just something that's different. You know what I mean?
look at these kings.
We gotta share. We gotta share.
Look at these kings.
We do that already.
Right.
No, come on, man. Just bring back the grown man
Got
sex.
some baking soda back cabinet.
Got it. It got it. Got it.
Definitely have to
It's
connect.
good. So guys, you see how we do it down here with Chew and Chat with YANA LU. We got the guys down here. They're mixing and matching. They're doing business together. They're connecting, and that's what it's about. Reconnecting, connecting, and doing it right. It has been fun with Chew and Chat with YANA LU on another segment. I will see you guys next week with some more interesting people and some great information. And we are out. Mwah! Peace.